You remember Fela's song? Yanga dey sleep. Wahala go wake up. Wetin you do find? They are playing politics. Kada. Why? That Andy's name came up at all. He never mentioned Andy's name, because if he did, I would have challenged, would have called Andy to come and talk about his own. Well, we thank God for our lives. We also thank God that, oral history cannot be completed without those who actually took part or were present when such things were unfolding. I remember that day we were supposed to hold a meeting at the National Working Committee. I was the Vice Chairman Southwest. Ozichukwu was the Vice Chairman Southeast. And Dikibo was the Vice Chairman South. We were congregating at the party secretariat. We wanted to hold a very short party meeting. Then there was this breaking news that the governor of Anambra had been kidnapped. We looked at ourselves and thought, this is not April Fool. Kidnapped. So the next hour news also broadcast that the governor had been kidnapped by some unknown people and all that. The state chairman, the national chairman was here to arrive. The chairman of the party at that time was Olabode. He hadn't reported. The deputy hadn't reported. We are the three of us who are the vice chairmen in each zone were physically present at the headquarters. So I now called the villa, not knowing that Baba had even traveled. So Andy picked the phone in South Africa. I said, look, this thing happening. I must speak to Baba now, because it's a political solution. Because it was a political matter, he said, where is your chair? We said, we haven't seen him. He said, okay, you get your men and move to Anambra now. So, and they gave us an aircraft, the presidential aircraft. And the three of us said, look, let's go. And we got there. I said, AIG, what is hell is going on here? First of all, where is the governor? They said he was upstairs. We went upstairs, and that was where we found Ngige. Immediately he saw me, he jumped on my neck, holding me that, oh God, there's no way you will leave me here. I said, no, get dressed, get ready. AIG, where are his convoy? They ordered the convoy from some bush, and they brought the convoy to the outside. So I said, look, now just relax, get dressed. I remember I told Nzechukwu, who was the vice chairman of the Southeast, to ride with him in his car, and they should be blowing the siren, be greeting the people. Anyway, we drove, so people were coming, clapping and happy that the governor has been found. I said, you should show your face, because he had this goatee, that the Ngige's goatee is, you see the goatee before you can even see Ngige. So all of us drove all the way back to the governor's lodge, to the office, to his office, and the details of what happened were reported. And not once did I hear Andy Uba's name. Not once. Because, they went to Okija Shrine, remember? All the things that happened in Okija Shrine. Because I told them that we were going back to Abuja. And he said, look, we won't leave him there, that he won't stay overnight in Awka, that he was going to go with us to Abuja. because we had to report back to the national headquarters of the party. And I remember when the whole thing came out, when he had made, I told him he had to make a broadcast to the people of Anambra, which he did in the office there. Called the Commissioner of Information. They prepared, he got all the TV people, radio, and then he made a broadcast. So the people were happy that that their governor was back. So we now went into the details of what happened. And when it was getting a little bit too dark, we said, look, okay, we are going back, that they should come to Abuja the following morning to continue the investigation. And I remember Ngige said, Oga, if you are going to Abuja, he was ready to go with us. He won't stay there because naturally he didn't feel too safe. And it was the presidential plane that took us straight back with him to Abuja. And when we got there, we started talking about what exactly happened. Even when we got to my house in Abuja, giving credence to allowing every one of them, allowing all the participants to make their case, not one did they mention Andy's name. No. Never. He never did. He never mentioned Andrew's name, Andy, at all. Andy was not here in this country. He was with Baba. All right? Unfortunately, they will say his state is this, is that. Throughout the investigation, nothing mentioned Andy's name. I can tell you that. Why should I lie to you? Andy's name never came up at all. But the dramatic personae that came, you will see all of them in my memoirs. But for Andy, he never appeared before the panel. He never showed any interest in the thing. So his name never appeared. Never appeared. Now, what does it take? Let's tell the truth to power and allow the devil to be ashamed. Is it because Andy needs something now that they're trying to malign him? He wasn't there. I can tell you because I led the recovery of the whole thing. Those who were participants, they know them. These records are there. But for God's sake, Andy's name never showed up from the beginning to the end. We should cool down. Don't suck people who are not involved in. You suspect them, you do this. I didn't know. From that day that we left till the day we handed over the report, Andy's name never came up. They are playing politics, kada, wayo. Slow down. So that's how far I can go now. Part.